He is a graduate engineer and MBA from OUBS UK and IFMR Chennai. He has more than 36 years of experience in automotive industries. He started his journey as a GET and worked in various departments in like PLE, sourcing, operation, and he has been elevated to the level of president. He worked with this company for more than 35 years. Currently, GRI OSD's yearly turnover is 1000 crore. It is his credit. He brought this company from 60 crore to 1000 crore. I request the audience to give a big clap. He has achieved a lot of things in last 5 years, and his main drive is doing export business. With his export business, he achieved this target. I request Ayappan sir to come and give a keynote.
So thank you very much, first of all. I'm Mr. Dr. Kumar, in fact, contacted me just 1 month back that he wanted me to come and be the chief guest and deliver the keynote address. All of you should know that I'm not really from the plastic industry, but we use a lot of plastics and all are highly engineered plastics. So with great pleasure, Today I wanted to deliver my keynote address, with immense pleasure that I stand in front of all of you and in fact to inaugurate this significant convention. This is going to really help both industry and machine tool makers and then people like us who are the end users of plastics. So the opportunities ahead of us is the Indian plastics industry has long been cornerstone of our economy, contributing significantly to manufacturing products and components for domestic and export markets mainly. Then the government of India's vision to become $5 trillion US dollar economy by 2025 and 10 trillion by 2030 offers a tremendous opportunities for all of us in this industry. Another opportunity lies is the global shift towards sustainability. There are a lot of restrictions are coming all over the world in terms of meeting the global requirements and the sustainability requirements, in fact, using plastics. With the heightened awareness of environmental issues, there is growing demand for eco-friendly materials and processes. Process is also playing a very, very vital role. We should cut down usage of oil, those kind of things, and creating pollution. Then furthermore, the integration of Industry 4.0 and 5.0 is bringing significant opportunity for our sector to bring in very close control of our process and the product quality. And automation, artificial intelligence, data analytics can revolutionize our production processes, enhancing efficiency, reducing waste, and increasing the competitiveness at the end. But there are challenges to overcome. If you look at the kind of challenges what we have today, I think the external environmental is completely changing. We are not able to really predict. At least 2 days, 3 days only you can predict. Beyond that, none of us can predict. Things are completely changing. So with these opportunities come formidable challenges that we must address each one. One of the most pressing issues is the growing global demand for sustainable material usage. We export a lot to ZF and global customers in turn. They are also putting a lot of restrictions. They want to really cut down the carbon footprint. So the logistics also they want to reduce. So they want to bring material from closer places. So India is far away from Europe. So that is also putting us a lot of challenges. So we need to move quickly using, reducing the carbon footprint in terms of our own operation, then show savings. By that, we will be able to continue or sustain our exports. So these are the very big challenges which I personally feel. The world is watching closely how industries, especially those as influential as ours, respond to the environmental challenges posed by traditional plastics. The pressure to reduce our carbon footprint, manage plastic waste, that is very, very important, and innovate in sustainable materials is intense. So failure to adapt could only not impact our export, but also our reputation at the global stage. So Another challenge is rapid pace of technological change. You know, Industry 4.0, you all must have learnt from many people talking about Industry 4.0. That is initially 3 years back, we do not know what it is. And then slowly we all, I think, learning. And in fact, what we did is, Industry 4.0 cannot be done by somebody out of our operations. So we ourselves should have a set of team who should know the process and product and requirements. So they should start doing it. In that sense, what we did is, we created close to 20 people, all are graduates from colleges, very, very competent young engineers. We have put in both both plants. We have a plant in Chennai and Trichy. So each 10 people are working on the shop floor. They do the AI. That's how we brought it. Otherwise, the cost of doing or implementing Industry 4.0 is very high, and you will be feeling the pinch of bringing in such technology. But if you really put in resources internally, over the period of 1 year, 1.5 years, you will be having your own set of team, and the cost will significantly come down. They will come up with a lot of solutions and ideas. So the volatility in raw material prices coupled with supply chain disruption, all of you should know that the Red Sea effect is still it is there. A lot of problems we are all facing on the logistics. Even we are facing tremendous amount of problem bringing in material on time, and we are really paying huge penalty on air freight currently. So that really bringing in a lot of challenges for us. And regulatory changes, both domestic and international, as I said earlier, this is a very, very critical factor with which I think we all have to reduce non-recyclable plastics, but bring in all recyclable one, then meet the global demand also. And it will be continuously increasing. Don't think that it will be one standard for next 10 years or 15 years. Every alternate year, things will be very, very stringent. As governments worldwide tighten regulations around plastic usage, waste management, environmental impact, our industry must stay ahead of their curve. So how we should prepare ourselves for the future? If you look at, certainly we should increase our efficiency and effectiveness at global level, because we all should meet global standards. That is the norm today, because all the car makers, even the domestic car makers, are all requiring the high quality and global standard process and products, even the domestic car makers, the traditional Indian car makers, but more of the OEMs from overseas, like Hyundai or Suzuki, Volkswagen, those kind of people, definitely they need a very, very clean material and very good process in terms of giving high quality in their products. Then we should become transparent and a reliable organization. That's very, very important. Then a lot of innovation we need to do. We are all highly competent in terms of making molds and bringing new processes. So the innovation plays a key role. Definitely we will be do a frugal innovation and bring down the cost. Then invest right human and capital, and then build them, train them for the better processes, and bring in high amount of discipline among the producers. Then promote sustainability. That's a very important part. We will be talking this for next 20-25 years until we really see some result. Then we should strengthen the collaboration between the manufacturer and the Tier 1 and OEM, and focus on global competitiveness. Here, we are really competitive, but the one gap what we feel is the quality. Still we need to really improve, because you can see we have displayed some of the airbag and seatbelt products, parts, which are all really critical. You all can see that, and you can touch and feel. They may look very simple, but they are all dynamic parts. If a single complaint comes in a seatbelt or airbags, that's it. Your company will be wiped off. So the recall is mainly happening on these areas, and the parts are all very, very dynamic, and most of the component raw material is imported, and processing technology is also not to that level. You can really benchmark with ITW or somebody in Europe or some other country. They are all really learned it, still they are also struggling. We face still issues, even global components. But they reached a very good level, which India should also bring in such kind of technologies, and to have scale, we should also make scale. The investment should bring in scale. That's how we grown. You know, he said about taking 60 crores to 1,000 crores. This has not come just in the domestic business. It won't come in the domestic business that easily, because the scale is not available last 10 years. Now it has really improved. But the scale came for us bringing in new technology. Each technology costs close to 10 crores to 15 crores or 20 crores, only technology cost alone. Then investment on equipments and testing for airbags and seat belts. It really costs a lot. So what we did is, we looked at for Indian volumes, this will not help us. Then we thought through. We worked with our JV partner, ZF, Germany. Then we picked up certain export businesses from them, and we put in investments. That has really helped us to spread our risk and cost. So that has, in fact, gave us a lot of confidence to go for further localization and bringing in technology for the airbags. That's how we have grown. So our export to domestic is 50-50 today. So it is well balanced. That's how we brought technology, we have grown. We were not able to grow first 20-25 years. Few of you must be knowing, Mr. Mani is there, he knows, he's supplying us Premier Industrial. So he knows how we have grown, how we struggled in our earlier days. In fact, we wanted to even close down this business, but the thought and the risk-taking ability of each industry in India, that helped us. And then, I mentioned that we have unique requirements and requests from plastic fraternity to develop and support the engineered plastics with good technology, mainly for airbags and seatbelt parts. They are very complicated parts. With each one will have close to 150 to 700 dimensions you need to measure. It's very difficult, and which are highly safety critical. You know, the manufacturing technology and kind of discipline. This is what I am telling. The discipline in molding and in die casting. These two are very, very important in India at the current level of quality or our competence. We need to really bring in high level of discipline, mold maintenance, and production, and how you are treating the rejections. These are all very, very important, and we cannot play with that any longer. And so to survive, definitely we need to focus on that. So we see a lot of gap in this area, particularly on processing. Processing deals with the machine, man, and the kind of power or resource what we are currently having. So we need to slowly scale up and improve that area. So to conclude, the industry stands a pivotal juncture where the decisions we make today will shape the future of our industry for the years to come. So the opportunities before us are immense, but so are the challenges. By embracing innovation, investing in our people, technology, and sustainable material usage, and collaboration with the tier 1 to your own customers in the early stage, can navigate these challenges and seize the opportunities that lie ahead. So let's move forward with the shared vision of industry that is not only resilient and competitive, but also sustainable and very, very responsible. So together we can build a future with the Indian plastics industry, continues to thrive, contributing to the economic growth and sustainable development of our nation. So once again, I thank all of you, and have a very nice day today in terms of learning and meeting different people and growing this industry to the next level. So thank you very much, all of you. Thanks a lot.